Hello, and welcome to episode 3. I'm here in my base, and I appear to have a new roommate. I have absolutely no idea where he's come from. All the villagers in my breeder are still where they should be, which means that he's probably one of the babies that must have escaped somehow. I have no idea how. But he's not causing any harm at the moment, so I think we'll just leave him there. He's fine, he's just chilling out there anyway. Anyway, so since last time, I've done a little bit of trading with the villagers down below. So I now have mending on all of my tools. And I accidentally bought way too many Silk Touch books that I'm never going to use. But anyway. So I've also done a tiny amount of resource gathering. Nothing too major. Because I needed gold to cure the villagers. But I've already run out of that. So we're going to have to go on a slightly more intense resource gathering mission. Now that I have mending on my pickaxe. But before we do that, my storage setup is pretty atrocious. It's barely sorted, apart from this chest and this chest, which are precious stuff and food. So if I need to find anything, I have to root through all these other chests to find stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a little storage room down below. I'll have everything sorted into useful categories on one side, like redstone components, if I can get down this hole, and building materials, and a bulk storage for materials like cobblestone on the other. So let's just get up to here, up into the main core of the base. Here we go. So I'm going to start out by clearing some space in this direction for our new storage room. Okay then, I've cleared out the space for the storage room. It's not a massive amount of space, but I can always extend it if I find that we need a bit more. And I've also butchered some more trees to get some dark oak wood and some leaves. So now we can get on with making this room look just a little bit nicer. Right then, storage room is looking pretty good now. Now we need to start putting all the chests and start moving everything down here. Right, so storage room is looking pretty good now. It's looking really good. In fact, it's looking lovely with all the leaves, all the chests in place, all these item frames. Fantastic. I love it. Everything's been put away. I've sorted it all. Everything's organised in a nice orderly way, so I should be able to find anything I need for future projects. So, the next project that I'm going to work on today, I think I'd like a mob farm. Mob farms are useful, especially because once I get an elytra, I would like to be able to fly around. And for that, I need gunpowder. I'm not going to go kill the Ender Dragon just yet, as I would like Feather Falling 4 on my boots, because fighting the Ender Dragon involves a lot of climbing up onto towers and flying around and having to be clutched with the water bucket. I'm not very good at that, so I'd like to have Feather Falling 4 at least before that. And also, flying without Feather Falling boots, a bit risky. So, after that ramble, we're going to go and start work on a mob farm. I'm going to basically do the same thing I did previously, that same design, it still works. So I'm going to just gather up some more materials and get started. farm is done, and it's looking pretty imposing up there in the sky. The dark wood and the darkness really add to that. Anyway, so if we come over here to the bottom, get my boat, sail over. Come over to the bottom here. I've built a little storage setup that should have plenty of space in it to keep going for a while. I wasn't quite sure what to do with this area down here, and I think I'll come back to it at some point and improve the look. Maybe I'll put a hut over the storage area. Who knows? I'll have a think about it anyway. So, what's next? Well, this island is a little bit disconnected from my base at the moment, and I'd like to build some kind of bridge and a road that connects to the path outside my house. I'm not the greatest builder, so it would be the most spectacular thing you've ever seen, but I really think it'll help tie the area together a little bit more. Why have I now got 2 villagers in my house? Where did you come from? Where have they come from? I'm going to have to find out where these villagers are coming from, because I'm worried they're just going to keep multiplying. Oh well, I'll sort that out later. Bridge building time. Right, so the framework of the bridge is coming along. I've put in a little archway here to kind of show the shape of the bridge and where it's going to go and how it kind of all fits in. It's not a straight bridge. Well, it is a straight bridge. It's not along a cardinal direction like you'd expect it to be, because this river is a bit windy and doesn't really lend itself to that, especially trying to get over there. It's a bit difficult. And any of the places where I could have done, I've kind of blocked it off by accident. I can't really build a path this way to connect over there. This is in the way for connecting over there as well. So I just thought, I'll just go with a diagonal bridge. It'll be more interesting. It'll be quite fun, quite a bit of a challenge. I did design it in a creative world first, because I thought there's no way I'm going to try and build a diagonal bridge in survival, because that will take hours and hours and hours and hours. It did take hours to design it in creative world, but it took fewer hours than it would have taken to design it in survival. So I need to get on with building this. So I've done one side. I'm going to get the other side in, and then got all sorts of other things to build into it. It looks quite nice. Got some nice decoration in there. Got some fences. It looks quite good. So I'm going to get back to building and see you in a second. Okay, it's looking pretty good now. It's starting to come along. The shape is certainly getting there. The wood in and the removing the dirt really has helped improve things. We're not nearly done yet. We've still got a couple more things to do. Like I've got some sort of detailing to do underneath. The good thing about building this in creative is that I was able to plan how I was going to build it. Because the way I built it in creative is I kind of planned out the direction, then I added the shape, and then I added in the detailing. But what I'm able to do, as I've already built it in creative, is go through it, and instead of doing it that way, I can just go through it layer by layer, putting it on that way, and it's just so much easier and so much quicker. Like, trying to design this in survival would have been so difficult. It was, because it took quite a long time building this in creative. So building it in survival would have been a bit of a pain. But anyway, enough rambling. I need to get on and get some more of this stuff in, and then soon, hopefully, it won't be too long, we'll have a nice deck that we can walk on, and it'll be properly bridge-like. So, the main deck of the bridge is done. I say the deck, like the wooden walkway bit. Bridge isn't done yet, not 100%. Still got the siding to do and that sort of thing, and like an overarching roof, but it's looking pretty good, and you can walk across it now. So functionally, it's done. This area needs tidying up a little bit over here because it's a bit of a mess, but it's coming along very well. I've only got a few more things to do, and then this thing will look much better. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Haven't quite died. Let's see if I can shoot him. Come on. Oh, I got him. Try and get him again. Oh, he's got too much health. There we go. Got him. Nice. Right. Back to building. There's a third villager out here, because there's still 3 villagers up there. You got 1, 2, 3. You still got the 3 villagers up there. So I think this is the third villager. If we come back in here, let's have a look. Yep, there's still the 2 in there. There's 3 now. This is getting out of hand. I'm going to have to sort this out. I think they might be coming out of this hole down here, because this hole leads straight down into my villager trading station. I come down here. Through here. It was quite a nice little way of getting down here. I think they must be escaping either as babies or as adult villagers and just running away from the zombie and then finding their way onto the surface. Oh look, there's some more here. Where have you come from? There's 2 more. Oh, I'm going to have to fix this. This is really weird. Okay, there's some villagers escaping. I mean, these villagers, there's still lots in there, so it still works. But I have no idea where these ones are coming from. That's really weird. Anyway, I was working on my bridge. So if we come back out here, we'll go back over to the bridge. Leave those villagers to do their own thing. Let's come up here. Out here again. So, the bridge. I've done the sides, looking really good now. I've done the barriers at the top. I've put like some lanterns and some, I don't know what these are, archways, wooden archways. It's looking really, really good. It's looking really finished, but I've got one more thing left to do, and that's put some leaves on the top of it and also sort this out at the end. But that's a different thing. That's not related to the bridge. That can wait. So I've got loads of leaves. I've got inventory full of leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and put these leaves on top of this bridge. This is pretty nice. The sun is setting and the bridge is done. Looking fantastic. All the leaves are now in place. The bridge is completely done. And I think it looks incredible. This is so much better than I originally anticipated my bridge was going to look. Like, obviously, I know what it looks like because I built it in a creative world. But my original design ideas for a bridge was just going to be something simple. But this, I think, is really nice. It's actually really pretty. I tell you what, I absolutely love deep slate tiles. It's just such a nice texture and it just looks so great. I love it. So what am I going to do next? I think the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to sort this out, get this road in, put in the roof and stuff that I have planned over there, and sort this island out a little bit, tidy it up a bit. So I'm going to go and put away all those chests. I say put them away, organize those chests, put the stuff back, and then we can start getting this little path in. Okay, cool. The path is done, looking quite nice now. It's coming around here, and then it will go across, I think, like a little wooden bridge across over to here. What I might do, I say what I might do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this land here. I'm going to kind of lower it down to be beneath the water level. That way I don't have to worry about monsters spawning there potentially, and it'll just, I think it looks nicer that way. I'm also going to put some roofs on here, so like some proper roofing, not like this flat roof that I've got going here. But it'll look quite nice when it's done. So first thing I need to do is dig out this landmass, I think. That's going to take a little while, but it should be fun and look good when it's done. Cool, so the remainder of the island is gone. It's looking pretty good now. Definitely going to need some kind of light source down there because it seems like the lighting is a little bit bugged out. But we'll get to that in a minute. So next thing is to put this nice roof on here, and then this place will be looking pretty good. Okay, so this place is looking pretty good now, actually. It's got a really nice roof. The nice little lanterns there, fences, the dark oak goes really well with the deep slate, I think. Looks like the monsters coming down there in armor. I've also lit up the water as well with some glowstone. I put down some bone meal because it was looking a bit bare. But this place is looking pretty fantastic. So it's been pretty productive today. In this episode, I did my storage room, and then I built a mob spawner, and then I built this massive overkill bridge. It looks incredible, I think, at night time, actually. The leaves and the lanterns. Oh, it's such a nice vibe. And then I've got this little place over here. It's all looking really good. I definitely need to integrate some more deep slate into my base in future because I think deep slate is so nice. And it's just, oh, those deep slate tiles, they go so well. And they would go so well with more the dark oak in my base. So I think I'm going to come up here, and then I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Oh, by the way, next episode, I don't know what I'm going to be working on. I'll have to have another look at my list of projects and make a decision. But thanks very much for sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.